What's up, guys? It's Beastmode, and I hope this video finds you guys doing well today. But regardless if you are or not, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you a little story. And it's a story I find quite funny, and I think you're going to enjoy it as well. So basically, I know this person, or just pretty much acquaintances, but I know her, and this person happens to be a female, which, trust me, makes this story all the better. And unfortunately for her, and to the benefit for all of us to actually being able to listen to this story now, she gets really sick. And it's not like deathly sick, but it's not like your common sickness either. I mean, she's pretty well sick. So she goes down to the doctors and basically explains to them that, something really janky is happening with her poop. And in short, she was having troubles passing anything but liquids, and that really would have just made sense to my 4-year-old self, because I used to think that girls peed and pooped out of their butthole, Laugh all you want, but my 4-year-old common logic just really deceived me, because, I had seen girls were not blessed, they weren't blessed with the one-eyed trouser snake as I had been, and, I noticed they never stood up when they went to the bathroom. They always sat down. So my ingenious logic told me, they must pee out of their butt. It makes perfect sense. I figured something out. But basically the protagonist in our story is kind of having that problem. Basically was suffering from a severe case of rampaging sporadic butt water, also known as diarrhea in our common terms. But, I find it awkward to walk into a restroom with a doctor and pee into a bottle, with him kind of standing by me. It really puts a lot of pressure on me and my little buddy, and, we're naturally programmed by God to perform in front of women, but, in front of men, we may get stage fright, and, so it is kind of awkward. But as awkward as that may seem, our character was informed to go back home and report the next day to the doctors with poop in her hand. And before she left, they gave her some laxatives as well as a poop-catching apparatus. I don't know what it's officially called, but basically that's what it's going to be called for me. Now, this really cracks me up because I know as guys, we have a really hard time imagining our female counterparts, dropping deuces into a toilet, and I think it's just because of that, aroma and, what they put off to us, it's like they're aliens. It's not even possible for them to poop, And, let me take this as a quick pointer to you guys. If you ever meet a girl who can become comfortable with you enough to fart around you, you know that she really likes you. But anyways, we can barely imagine girls pooping, and I think we pretend that it doesn't even happen. So this is why the story is so funny to me. So basically, imagining a girl holding a poop catching apparatus, basically like a bowl almost, to her butt, and then doing her business is just hilarious. And what just so happens that the protagonist of our story rooms with someone I know fairly well. So you can imagine my confusion when this girl comes bursting in my room saying, "There's shit in my fridge!" And I'm completely clueless to what she means by this, because obviously girls don't poop, we all know that, and she really couldn't mean that there was human doo-doo sitting amongst her food and whatnot. That's just gross. But basically our protagonist had taken her laxatives, held the poop-catching apparatus up to her butt, and filled it with diarrhea. And that's not even the best part, though. Obviously, you can't take an entire shit worth of shit to the doctor's office. They take small quantities. They got enough crap on their hands as it is already. That's a pun intended. But our protagonist held out her pooping apparatus like a magnificent trophy, and that's just my imagination of how this happened, just to make it funnier in my head. And she began to spoon out her watery waste into a plastic container. And I think I might just be blowing some guys' mind right now, because we can't even imagine women pooping. So this whole story is just blowing the top off of some people's head. You're a liar, Beastmode. There's no way that's true. But it is true, and it gets better. When the spooning process was complete, you'd think she would actually take it to the doctor, right? Like she was supposed to. Well, no. She happened to be pretty lazy on this day, and she puts it in the fridge, you don't want to spoil the poop, you gotta keep it fresh. She puts it in the fridge, which has everyone else's stuff into it, and so this girl comes in, and, there's shit in my fridge. Well, there's literally shit in her fridge. In a clear plastic container, there is poop inside of her fridge. And all these girls are like, "You need to get your crap out of here, you need to go." And she's so lazy, she doesn't want to do it, so she calls up one of her friends and has her own friend take her shit to the doctor for you. Are you kidding me? It blows my mind. Not to mention, 2 days later, she tells all the girls that her poop was contagious, so all that food and the bathroom and everything, oh my gosh. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. This episode of Storytime with Beastmode. Please drop a comment with your thoughts, as well as liking the video and subscribing if you haven't. I know I probably just killed some people. Girls cannot poop. Oh my gosh, it's just, I trust you know it's a true story. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. This is a little MOAB, and MOAB number 2 for me. And, you know, it's been time to go beast mode with you guys. Peace out.